Hello and welcome back to Hooky Hour. We've got evil Matt on guard in front of us. What evil things will he say? We're about to find out. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian for the second time. Ah, I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick. But Pearls? Where's Mia? Actually, where is Mia? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. A really strong power? What is this power level? Oh, got a phone call. Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is... It's from Gumshoe. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Phew, that's good, pal. What about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time! If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. A single clue? I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? I also like how he's having this conversation with Gumshoe right in front of Matt. A tent! Huh? A tent? I can see... Is that Gumshoe? I can see a circus tent. Oh, no, that's me. All right. Mia? It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Oh, shoot. We got our lead. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The Very Big Circus. Oh, shoot. Are we going to have our boy Krusty the Clown, or whatever his name was, come and make the save on Maya? Maya's somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map about a 300-foot radius from the main tent, hurry. And I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Why did you wait? Okay, what else? You want me to get you a to-go order too? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. Is that like the 3rd floor of like the building at the circus? Like where what's his face was? Oh my god, like the acrobat? Oh, his name was Acro, that's right, because it's Acro and Bat. Yeah, okay. I heard her. An old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Call me maybe. Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you all right, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. And all that good stuff. All right, back into the courtroom we go. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Ooh. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Also, I've got like a real bad itch on my leg. Ah. Okay, we're good. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. Normal day at the office. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You've seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secret? Man, we kind of really just like jumped right in. No no fuss about it. No extra dialogue or quirky sayings. All right. Why? Why does she? Why does she? Why she do? The bear figurine. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Oh, what is the meaning? So this figurine, it's a container of sorts in it. Or is it? In it? Suddenly the judge is now British. In it? Yes, looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Okay. The bear figurine. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. A puzzle? That's right. But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So, what kind of puzzle is this exactly? If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in. Oh, yes, I see. I get to play with a teddy bear. Hooray! After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. You know, I think the other thing we could do is just, like, smash this to bits. Oh, this is most interesting. A boy and his new toy. It looks like he's 5 all over again. Yes, this is excellent. Oh my god. This is the best toy I've ever had in my life. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. So, what do you do? So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? At its center is a small cavity. A small cavity. And how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Huh? It was a souvenir from a friend. From when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. The bear. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. Oh wait, there's absolutely no audio. Good old me. Whoopsies. Alright, well, there you go. We got it now. Alright, I've only been doing this for a freaking age. Anyways, sorry about that. Audio should be good now. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. At least you get to enjoy my voice for 10 minutes, I guess. no background music, no every time a character speaks. So I doubt that there are many people with this same bear in this country.
But this looks like it could be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside.
Well, it's a toy. But it can never be the same again once it's broken. Once it's been broken. Ah, truly wise words of wisdom. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or a jewelry box? I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Making some sort of Celeste pact. Then of course that means Mr. Ongar didn't know either, right? Or just didn't know. I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. Alright, a wooden puzzle with a hollow inside. Only Corda and Andrews know how to open it. Silly fool, you open it like this. Edgeworth, how did you know to open that? Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize. That there is one very important fact that we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there is only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box?
What's inside? Is it a Happy Meal?
Welcome to this world where you get the Happy Meal inside the toy. That's right. That's what we are going to find out next, witness. Yes? You are the only one who can open this. This is child's toy. Please. Show it to the court. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. Oh, hey, now we're actually at silence. Click. I've opened it. What's inside? Is this what you wanted?
Hey, that's a receipt. What is that? It looks like a note?
I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. Oh, it's the suicide note.
The suicide note?
The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Saleh-Empor. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. Corrida. It seems Saleh-Empor had very beautiful handwriting. Slaypay. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. According to my authority, I guess.
Order. Witness, did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard it all. I heard all about it from Juan. I heard it all! When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. Ooh, excuse me. I had a lot of ramen right before this. This is actually, I'm doing like this week in 2 parts, so like, yeah. That's also why my hair is a little more disheveled. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere because it had already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least, that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it for her sake. Now it will be revealed to the world! I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note out loud. I will instead put all the burden of sin on the judge to read this very personal note.
Very well. I'm already destined for hell.
The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Schleplay left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Enguarde. About being engaged to Corrida and Enguarde's role in destroying that. And about how she decided, in her despair, to end it all.
Yep, that's about it. And that's all Miss and Pox had to say.
Oh man, so much talk about the suicide note, and they don't even use the... whatever. There is only one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Enguarde.
Then what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. Hero of heroes, superhero. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word.
Matt Enguarde values, above all else, his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. Alright, tells of Enguarde's horrible misdeeds. It's Enguarde's fault that woman killed herself, and this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible, what a selfish person! I guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too! There is no room for doubt here. Mr. De Killer's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow, I can find a way out of this situation through one of those. Objection hearsay. The gavel is already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry! The suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Geez, I'm gonna feel like a scumbag for going after the notes. But at the same time, Edward's best defense of that actually being Celeste's, note is her handwriting was supposedly beautiful by his own authority. So, I'm gonna try the note. Objection! Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, the crowd's real loud. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. I think Your Honor believes that Matt Enguarde killed in order to obtain this note.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there is a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Corrida until the night of the murder. If that's the case, I say that Matt on guard could not have known what was written on this note.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
I guess it's a way to think about it too. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in the right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said. Interesting way of thinking about it.
Order. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
I'm just going to impatiently tap my finger against my shoulder. It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately. I think he believes differently. Uh-oh. I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. Oh, that's right. The camera and all that. It was premeditated.
What is that?
It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying? What's that? Like spyglass?
I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Wait, actually, how did it get in Edgeworth's possession? Matt Ongod and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses.
And
the victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Ongod.
uh-oh. Order. Ahem, Mr. Wright.
Next time on Hooky Hour, Mr. Wright, you're gonna try to weasel your way out of another corner. And until then, I'll see you then. Bye.